Hey Greg, I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my second channel. It's the channel where I post content that's not good enough for my main channel. So welcome to another worse video. I'm glad you guys liked the video that I posted last week. It seemed to get a pretty good response. People enjoyed the vlog style video, so I'm gonna be doing another one of those today. Since I mentioned in the last video that we just moved into a house, a couple people requested a house tour. So I figured, that's pretty easy for me to do without, really any work at all. I don't have to leave my house. I don't really have to do any sort of planning or anything. I didn't even clean up, honestly, for this. So you're going to be seeing a very raw look into my meek existence today. So without further ado, here's my house tour. I guess we'll start outside because that's where the house starts. But before we step outside, I just gotta put on my Crocs. I bought these with my own money, and I don't regret it. Please don't comment about my Crocs. I don't want to see any comments about the Crocs. I like my Crocs. All right, so this is the outside of my house. As you can see, it's really quite beautiful. A gigantic backyard. I really don't want to flex on you guys too hard, but there is this beautiful waterfall, of course. We've got the peacock garden over here. Then, of course, there's a solid gold statue of me that was actually here before we started renting this place, which is kind of weird. Anyways, I don't want to flex on you guys too hard. That should give you a pretty good idea of what the outside of the house looks like. But now I think we can head inside. Now that we're inside, I can take off my Crocs. You can see how easy they are to slip off. One thing I didn't mention about the Crocs before is that they've got these action straps on the back. You can put them on if you're gonna be running, or you can sort of just rotate them up like that if you're just doing casual outdoor activities. I like to keep them with the action straps engaged just in case I need to make a run for it or something like that. All right, so this is what you see when you first come in the house. We've got a little area right here to drop your keys, your wallet, not your wallet, this is my wallet. This is a pop socket that kept falling off my phone, which I should really throw away, but it's gonna stay here for a while. This is our doggy walkie station. It's got headphones, leash, harness, all for taking the dog out on walks. And a lot of poop bags, because one thing they don't tell you about dogs is they poop a lot. Every day, actually. That's part of this, built-in TV stand area. We got this PS4, which I bought specifically to play the Spider-Man PS4 game that just came out. So I have no other games for the PS4 as of right now, so if you have any good PS4 games, please recommend them to me. It's the only game console I own, and I only have one game, so please recommend other games for this. One of the things about having this really nice built-in TV stand is that it has a bunch of fucking shelves on it that are all empty. See, something that they don't really teach you about being an adult is that you have to have decorations, otherwise you look like a creep who has an empty, weird house. So that's definitely gonna be a struggle, getting this all filled up. We've got one shelf full of tiny little bunny knickknacks. They're actually very cute. They're actually quite nice, but I think we'll need a lot more bunny knickknacks to really make the room look complete. These are some nice big boy couches. We bought them from the Big Boy Furniture Store. Because I'm a big boy. This is a giant ass window. It's really quite a big window, and we don't have curtains or blinds, and it really casts quite a glare on the TV, which is not ideal. One thing I forgot to mention is right when you come in, you've got this side, which has very utilitarian things. You put your keys there, you get the leash there. But on the other side, we've got some things for you to sort of ogle at right when you walk in. So this is my 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube. So when you walk into our house, you're immediately impressed. This is a picture of me kissing my wife on our wedding day. It was a beautiful day. The whole wedding didn't take place on that bale of hay, just that one picture. That was our first kiss. And then over here we got some more shit. This is my 1,000,000 subscriber plaque, which I actually haven't shown in any videos yet, but it's pretty cool. This is a candle that smells like pumpkins. It's really great because it makes our house not smell like gross, sweaty people. This is a whale tail that we got on our honeymoon in Hawaii. It was cut off of a real wooden whale. That's a security camera. Don't be coming to my house. Definitely don't be coming to my house. We'll get you on tape. That's actually a good point that I want to bring up. Don't be coming to my house. If you somehow find out where I live, don't be coming here, because sometimes people find out where YouTubers live and they come to their house. So I just want to let you guys know that you're not invited to my house. All right, thanks. Here's our guinea pigs. This is a door to the basement. We rent this house, and there's actually another person renting the basement, and we can't get in here, and she can't get in here. I hope. I haven't ever seen the other side of this door, so I don't know if there's a knob on the other side of this door. This is our thermostat. One really interesting thing about our house is that the heat doesn't work. So this is like the most downstairs area, and then there's stairs that go up to the main floor. This is a bathroom. This house has 2 bathrooms. All the other apartments I've lived in before have only had 1 bathroom. So this is great to have 2 bathrooms because there's more places to cry. That's me. I'm the one making this video. I'm Danny Gonzalez. I'm a YouTuber. This is where I go potty. All right, now we're moving on to the good stuff. It's kitchen time. This is the kitchen. We just turn over all our mail that has our address on it. Because I don't know if I mentioned this before, but don't be coming to our house. Anyways, as I was saying, this kitchen is adequate. It's got like just enough counter space to be able to cook. And we have a lot of bunny themed kitchen items, as you can tell. Laura's really into bunnies, so that's why we have those. We have some beautiful flowers, which I think are dying. And there's my dog who loves to eat right when I'm trying to film. Every time I'm trying to film, this dog loves to eat. This is our dining room. We've got a really nice centerpiece on the dining room table. We got a rug here. This cabinet has china in it. Now, here's another thing that they don't tell you about being an adult, and that's that some adults have china. It's like a thing that fancy people have. And the only reason we have it is because one of our family friends was moving and they didn't want to move all their china, so they gave it to us. And it makes us look like real adults. One thing you might notice about this china is that there's about 7,000 plates here, and there's like 6 seats at the table. I can't imagine any circumstance in which we would use all of this china, but it's good to have just in case we suddenly have 7,000 children. But this room is, I don't know. I don't know what this room is. It has the router and a jar of purple water. If you have any ideas for what this room should be, please let me know. We might just put like a chair in here to read, like a nice little reading nook. I don't know, is that something people have? Sounds stupid. I don't even read. I feel a little silly for having that whole room that we don't know what to do with because, you know, we're just 2 people living in this house, so it's not like we need that much space. But that doesn't make me feel nearly as dumb as this room does. This giant ass room with just 1 couch and a lamp and an ottoman. Again, I don't know what to do with this room because we have the TV and stuff downstairs. So, like, why would you even sit on a couch that doesn't have a TV in front of it? I don't know. I don't even know why we have a couch there. Like, what are you gonna do? Just sit and stare at the wall on the other side of this giant ass room like a sociopath? This is a closet. It sort of looks like where Harry Potter lives. That's got a bunch of stuff that we don't use. That's how closets work. This is our front door. So this is like where all of our visitors and stuff come in. We come in downstairs, but our visitors come in here. Don't come to our house. So we got more stairs. One really great thing about this house is that there's a lot of stairs. So you're always winded and feeling out of shape in this house. These stairs are pretty creaky. And another fun thing about these stairs is that they're all like the same height, like regular stairs height, except the last one is just slightly taller than all the other ones. So every time someone comes over to our house and we go upstairs, they trip over this step. It's just kind of a fun way to prank all our friends by giving them concussions. Right at the top of the stairs is a bathroom. That's not interesting. Over here, we have a guest bedroom. Now you might be thinking, Danny, there's no bed in here. I know that. But there's a chair. I mean, you can plank on that and get a good night's rest. So I think it's fine. This is our attic. We don't really use it. I only went up there once to make sure that nobody's living up there, because I've heard stories about people living in people's attics. So I just wanted to make sure that nobody was living up there. But rest assured, nobody's living up there. And then here's my office. You guys saw these in the last video. This guy. I could probably make a whole video about all the stuff in my office because there's a lot of stuff in this office. I got a lot of comments in the last video because I put up all this sound diffusion stuff and I said that it didn't work to reduce the echo in here. And I got a lot of comments from all you audio snubs that watch me that were like, oh, well, you have big windows in your room and you've got hardwood floors and a big ceiling and you barely put up any soundproofing stuff on your wall, so what did you expect to happen? And I don't know, I guess I just didn't expect to be attacked like that, so sorry if I upset you guys. I didn't mean anything by it. And then this is the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. The magic is that I wake up every morning and my beautiful wife is still right beside me. Well, anyways, that's my whole house, I guess. Again, I just want to reiterate, don't come here. If you somehow find out where I live, or, you know, you happen to drive by and you see me in the window and you think, oh man, I really want to go ring his doorbell and say hi. Just remember, don't do that. Don't be coming to my house. Don't be coming to my house. Okay, bye.